Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pretend I just got this text. Oh my goodness. All right.
So I just got this text.
We just got a letter. What's up, guys? Andrew with Pride Movement Fitness. So I got a question recently that was, how do you start exercising? And I feel like that's a pretty common question. Here's the thing, is that what a lot of people will do, and I'll end up making another video on this as well, but what a lot of people do is they jump right into it and will essentially overwhelm themselves. You know, they get going with basically just too many things at once, and they either can't keep track of all of it, they can't work it into their schedule, or it just becomes overwhelming, you know, and it makes sense. You know, you can only add so many different things to your life before you kind of just implode or whatever, or basically just collapse and can't keep going with it anymore. If I were gonna give anybody just a single step on how to do it, it would be this. Find one thing that you can add that you know is gonna be beneficial for your diet, or for your exercise routine, or for your life in general. One thing. Do that thing every single day for 1 week. Then, if you succeeded, add another thing next week. If you succeed, add another thing that next week. But if you don't, if you start adding new things for you, and it's not fitting into your life, it's not something that is, it's not something that can be done consistently for you, pull it back a little bit. An easy example would be, a lot of people want to start getting into, walking or running. That's like the first thing that people go to when they decide that they want to lose body fat, is they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to start running. And they'll, just go all out, and they're like, okay, I'm going to start running, 2 miles a day, or, just some random number. I'm going to start running this much every single day. And sure, that's great for the first day or two, until you had a shitty day at work and you decide you don't want to go that day. And then it becomes, you don't want to do it for 2 days. Scale that back. Go for a half-mile walk. Or a lot of people will be like, okay, I'm gonna, start changing up my diet. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add this, and that, and I'm gonna remove this, and that. But the thing is, if that's what you're always used to, you have to reformat your entire life around all these different things that you're throwing in. Now, does change work? I'm just gonna do this all in one video. Do big changes work for some people? 100%. I mean, when you're getting involved in fitness, if you've done this before, you need to look at what you've done in the past. Did you go straight into it and go, okay, I'm, gonna do all these different things, and you put 20 new things on your plate, so to speak. Did that not work? Did you end up quitting and just end up right back where you started? If that's the case, you're not one of those people who needs to do these massive overhauls in your entire life. You might be the kind of person who needs to just add a few small things every single week. If you've never done this before, I personally recommend starting out with just 1 or 2 small things every single week and gauging whether it's realistic for you. But if you've done this a million times and you've tried and you've failed, and it's only a failure if you don't learn from it. Look at what led to that failure. Was it too much too soon? For some people, that all or nothing works. For people who are, quitting cigarettes or quitting drinking or quitting whatever. Sometimes that all or nothing approach works, but it's not going to be for everybody. So you need to look at what works for you. You need to figure out, is this something where I'm just going to do these small changes, or is this something that I'm going to go all out? And then most importantly, you need to audit that. You need to have a clear idea of, I'll know that this is working if X, and I'll know that this isn't working if Y. So get back to me on that, guys. Try this out for a week or two. If you're someone who's never done this before, if you're someone who's done this a million times and not quite gotten to where you wanted to go, try out these small these small steps, and get back to me. Let me know how it works for you guys. Done.